Big up, guys. Welcome to the stream. Major apologies, guys, that I've been delayed coming on with this. It's not as hot today as well, which is thankful. Thankfully, I haven't been on the last 2 or 3 days. It's just been so damn hot, guys, and I've been out obviously trying to enjoy it, but it is been baking hot, and it's not fun really doing this on baking hot days. So yeah, I decided to do it today while it's cooler, but unfortunately I've had issues with StreamYard and things like that. So I've been delayed getting this stream on, and I apologise, guys. I really do apologise, everyone, once again for the lateness with this. And it's meant to be 10 this morning, then it was going to be 10:30 this morning, then it was going to be about 11:50 or something. So, but I'm on at last. So, really do apologise for this, guys. But anyway, yeah, we're back with a bit of transfer news, obviously for the bees, and latest rumoured link is with this guy in the background here. I see it. I'll probably butcher his name, but I'll have a go at it. I know the N is silent, I believe, in these sort of names, like because you got, Doctor Who, the last one that the black guy was doing it. He had an N in front of his name, but it's Kushigatwa. So it's Kushi. So it looks like it's got N there, but it's Kushigatwa. You would think it's sort of like Unkushigatwa, but it's not. It's Kushigatwa, I believe his name was. So, but this one is Ngal'ayel Mukau. I think that's his name. That's not. I'm not totally sure I've got it right, but Ngal'ayel Mukau or Mukau, Ngal'ayel Mukau, I believe his name is. Not easy, but and this is a rumour anyway. This is not totally confirmed or anything, so I'm not so certain with this one anyway. But yeah, I've got some other news to talk about as well regarding us and the bees. Obviously, one or two other bits of news, but yeah, this is sort of the main one I want to talk about to start with, and. Yeah, also, by the way, of course, the Champions League finals tonight. Arsenal. Can they make it, treble of English teams winning the finals, European finals? Could be Aston Villa, Palace, and now maybe Arsenal could all win their European finals, respective finals. So, yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see. I mean, the only thing apparently is it's not free to air. TNT are charging for it, but I thankfully have got Virgin. And sorry, well, I know they don't mind being advertised in a way. Whether I'll get a discount with them, I don't know. But I've got them, and for advertising, I might get a discount. But no, I doubt it. But anyway, I've got Virgin. You can get it on there free. It's not charged. Anyone that has Virgin, obviously, Virgin Media, broadband, will get that free on there. They're putting an extra channel on, apparently, to show it free. So you won't be charged for it. So that's good, isn't it? I can't believe they are charging for it. First time for, I don't know how long that they've charged for something like this, to watch this. So, yeah. I think maybe you have to be charged to watch boring Arsenal, I suppose. That's what it is, isn't it? Because they play some shit football at times, don't they, unfortunately? Even though they're Premier Champions, and we all know about it, don't they? Because they keep banging on about it now. Every stream you go on, they're fucking banging on about Arsenal, aren't they, these fans now? I mean, except for the actual probably real ones that still don't like Arteta, and you can't blame them, to be honest. I still don't think he's brilliant. Yes, he's won the Premier, but City was shit. They won it a lot, mainly because they weren't good. and Pep's going. I think these teams will improve a bit next season. I think it's been a poor season in the Premier, to be honest. And this was probably would have been a great season for us to get into Europe. We didn't manage it because there's been other poor teams around us as well, and they gave us plenty of chance to get into it, to do it, to win. But we didn't do it. We didn't get the wins. We mainly drew or defeats, and didn't get enough wins at the end there. And if we had got wins, we probably would have got though. Even got, well, I didn't want Champions League, but we might have got it. Europa League or Conference would have been ideal for me. But again, of course, we couldn't do it. We couldn't get the wins. So, unfortunately, we didn't get Europe. But there we go. Yeah, so, the standard this season hadn't been great in the Premier. It'll be up to you, Kev. Yeah, quality, was it? Yeah, be up to you, buddy. Hope you're good. Quality-wise, it was a very poor Premier League season, fully agreed, yeah? Yeah. That's true, it was. And the thing is, City weren't the City of old, and, they didn't give Arsenal a challenge, really, in the end. They come back a bit. We all know that Arsenal started a bit and let City back into it, but they weren't good enough to make anything of it this time. And I don't want to go against what they've done, what they've achieved, Arsenal, but it's still, I don't think they've been the most entertaining team to watch, unfortunately, and that's the thing. And you want entertainment. They've been boring at times, negative. And, I think that's the way it's going to be, mainly with Arteta as well. And he's had enough time to do this, let's be honest. He's had enough time to win something. And it's taken him this long now to win a Premier. And it's only because City, for a start, haven't been that City of old, and they've sort of let them win it in a way. So, but there we go. I mean, a lot of people are against Arsenal still, and some people don't want them to win tonight. But I think it's a British team. Let's get behind them. They are a British team. I just wish they'd stop banging on about all this winning it. We know you've won it. You don't have to keep bloody saying it every single minute or whatever, every time you do a stream, because we are very aware that you've won it. And you're doing a victory parade, of course, on, I think, Monday. Is it? Oh, no, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Sorry, it's tomorrow. The victory parade thing. So, should be interesting. But, I just wish why do they have to keep going on about it? I just don't understand it. Somebody here, the Breakfast Club, THM. Manchester United fan here. I'm a big fan of transfers, all transfers, including Brentford. Don't mind Brentford, to be fair. Oh, cheers, my friend. Yeah, nice one, buddy. Thanks for that. And it's all good, But anyway, let's get into this. Talking about this, I've been just got on talking about blooming Arsenal, whatever. I don't know why, to be honest. Why I'm talking about them. But anyway, let's get into this one with, to be honest, another player I've not really heard of. But, he must be very good. If we are sort of, been looking at him, I guess. Apparently we've been looking at him. So we will see. I mean, obviously, no transfer, no bid put in, nothing confirmed with this at all. So don't think it's confirmed. There's nothing, no concrete bid or anything put in. Where's this guy from? Well, I guess he'd be sort of Africa somewhere, but apparently he's got Belgian nationality as well, so maybe he's Belgian as well. I don't know, but as I say, the N is silent in the name. It's Ngal'ayel Mukau, I believe his name. Not easy to say, but there we go. So anyway, yeah, he's obviously plays at Lille, and defensive midfielder, 21, another young player that we generally do go for and try and develop them, the young players. So yeah, he must have talent. I mean, 12 million, no, that's quite cheap, really. If that is the actual price, it may go up. You never know. So, although this was 2 days ago, in fact, this one, but it is understood that Brentford had carried out detailed checks on Lille midfielder Ngal'ayel Mukau, who also holds Belgian nationality. So there we go. Brentford and Brighton, yet again, always go for the players we go for. We reportedly appreciate his profile because of their focus on technically gifted young talent with developmental potential. Brentford and Brighton are among a group of English clubs actively monitoring the 21-year-old, which also includes Tottenham Hotspur, there we go, Villa and Everton in recent months. At least 5 Premier League clubs have performed extensive scouting and analytical work on the DR Congo. There we go, DR Congo. So as I say, the African DR Congo International, who has 12 caps for his country. The uncertainty about Lille's future after manager Bruno Genesio's departure has reportedly encouraged interested clubs to intensify their scouting. Despite the external interest, Lille is determined to keep the player, who joined the club in July 2024 and is contracted until the summer of 2028. Lille views Mukau as an important part of their future, and his current market value is 12 million euros, so according to Transfer Market. Well, there we go. That's not too bad, though, is it? Let's be honest. Yeah, that is actually not too bad, 12 million. I'm sure we could pay that, but then again, we don't know if we're really going to make an actual bid. Well, there's nothing here saying that, we're going to put something in yet, a bid for him. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. He's obviously going to be a very good player because we're obviously interested in him and, sort of scouting him. So there we go. But anyway, it's DR Congo, Congolese International. Tottenham have a mad summer with Andy Robertson. You mean Robertson? Yeah, Andy Robertson, Liverpool, Sensi, AFC Bournemouth, Savinio. Man City not sure of the one player they're looking at. Spurs. Yeah, well, they went blooming crazy about that, didn't they? Staying up, Spurs as well. Blooming it's like won a frigging trophy or something that they stayed up, I'd be embarrassed by that, the way they finished, like 17th twice now. And, fighting relegation, for a big team like that, it's supposed to be a Big Six team club. No, that is embarrassing, to be honest. We've done better than them again. Yeah, again, we've done better. We finished 9th. So, and they're supposed to be the really big club, or one of the big clubs. So it's just, but anyway, who cares about them? But they have stayed up, unfortunately. I did want them to go down, but there we go. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But anyway, we're going on to this update about Almada, actually. Oh, this guy's from Lille on the play. Yeah, he's from Lille, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he plays for Lille. But anyway, yeah, so going to move on and do. We'll have to wait and see on this. I'm not sure it's going to happen, but it's only rumours at the moment. Although if we have been looking, I mean, it's not a surprise. I mean, Brighton. So we always know Brighton are going to be involved. So it probably is true. But anyway, let's move on to the update on this guy, Said Almana. Who, of course, we made a bid for. Tabled a bid of a 40 odd million or something. And yeah, it's possible they may want more looking at this though. Yeah, Sky Sports International. No, that's all in foreign language. I can't understand. Anyway, according to Sky Sport, Brentford has made an offer of 45 million to one. So there's 45 million euros, which is a bit less. I think it was 43 or something like that, to one FC Köln for Almada. However, one FC Köln wants more and is waiting for an improved offer. The FC are still demanding at least 50 million euros for Almada. As Sport Build also reports, Almada has not yet reached an agreement with Brentford. The player wants the clubs to negotiate first, which is what I said all this before anyway. According to Sky Sports, the Bees are offering the Cologne Rising Star a salary of over 4 million euros gross per year. So it sounds like we're offering him a fair bit of wages. So, but then again, if they want more for the transfer, and we got to talk with him yet. I think he wants obviously the clubs to negotiate before talking to us. So there's still a bit more to go with that. It's not exactly sealed and signed and done anything with it yet. It's not been confirmed because we're still waiting. We had this deal put on the table. We said there was a time limit on this bid, and we'd actually obviously retract the bid if it's not taken, and whether we'll go in again. I mean, if it is going to be more. We actually paid over 40 odd for Dango Matara. I think it was 42 million or something, 43. So we have gone over 40 odd before. But I think they want more, nearer 50, I think, by the looks of it. So, whether we're going to go into a bidding war, I'm not so sure with this. But Brentford needs a few players. Always look forward to seeing who everyone signs this summer. Should be interesting, yeah. Yeah, well, you lot are going for a lot of players, aren't you? So I've seen various sort of sites doing it, saying what's saying about it. Well, obviously Red Devil United. I don't know. I think whether you go on there, is it Red Devil TV or whatever it is, Rich and all that. I don't know if you go on that channel, but he's talking about all the transfers you're trying to do. The latest ones are obviously Tonali and all that you're after, and who was the rest of them? There's quite a few you're looking at. I think it was Alex Scott at one stage, and Tchouaméni and all that. Apparently, so yeah, you're going for quite a few players by the looks of it. So it should be interesting for Man United as well this summer in the transfer window. Anyway, let's go on to. So yeah, this is still going to rumble on a bit, this transfer, and we'll see. I mean, I'm not sure. We did say we weren't going to go into a bidding war maybe on this, but if other teams get involved, get too much involved, then maybe we won't. But I mean, the bid's there. We made our bid. We made our, and if they decline that offer, fair enough. But whether we've got to go in for another big bid if they want what they want, more 50 mil or whatever, maybe we will. If we want this player enough, it seems like we do. We're also offering a fair bit of wages, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, there's this other one that I've seen about. I obviously said about the other day, I think, and that's this other guy here, Alexander Stankovic from Club Bruges. So I don't know. I spoke about him the other day, a few days ago now. And defensive midfielder, just 20 as well, another young player, 23 mil. So, fairly cheap for us, really, if that's the case. But, it's saying 1 hour ago, I mean, this was 6 days ago, the original article. But 1 hour ago, Sky Sports reported that Brentford are showing interest in Alexander Stankovic following his performances in Belgium. So maybe this is something that's ongoing, that's running. It looks like it could be. As I say, 6 days ago it said Brentford and Newcastle have shown interest in Alexander Stankovic, a 20-year-old midfielder for Club Bruges. The player is reportedly not keen on a move to those teams, and he's said to be focused on either staying at Club Bruges or returning to his former club Inter. So the thing is, it's saying that there. So why are we still looking at him then? If he doesn't even want to come to Brentford or Newcastle or whatever. So why doesn't he? Why are we doing this? This doesn't seem quite accurate, is it? I mean, if he doesn't want to go to us, why? I mean, but then again, they all say that, some of these players, and then if a big wage, a big money deal is put down, gives them a lot more money, that they're happy to do it, aren't they? Some of these are just mercenaries that just want the money. I know not all players are quite like that, but a lot of them nowadays are just happy to take money and go and play anywhere. So, I'm not sure, but if he really does seem to be keen to return to Inter, so Inter holds a 23 million euros buyback option. So, yeah, so they got first dibs on him, I suppose, really. And if he wants to go back there, then I'm sure that be the case if they bid for him again. So, got the buyback clause. So there we go. And Stankovic joined Club Bruges from Inter in July 2025, so only last year, with his current contract running until 2029. So I really just don't get why we're interested if this guy doesn't even want to come to the Bees. Yeah. Well, why are we even bothering? Yes, as I said here, it says Inter holds a 23 million euros buyback option, and if the club does not activate it, Stankovic is expected to remain in Bruges for another season. Stankovic has 6 caps and 1 goal for Serbia and joined Club Bruges from Inter in July 2025 for a fee reported to be between 9.5 million euros and 10 million euros. His current contract runs until 2029, and his market value is listed by a transfer market at 25 million euros. While Inter's buyback is fixed, reports from early 2026 suggested its value on the open market could be approximately 40 million euros. Well, that's a bit different to the, 23 or whatever, 25 or whatever. So, yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? But I don't know on this one. I mean, if he's not really interested in coming to the Bees, I just can't see this one going ahead anyway. I can't see us bidding, to be honest. I really can't. So more comments here from the Breakfast Club, THM. Hope Edison from Atlanta, another Brazilian. Hope works out. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're after him, aren't you? Hope works out because Anthony didn't, unfortunately. No, absolute disaster, Anthony, wasn't he? And yeah, he's done well where was it he went? I can't remember. I know he went somewhere in, was it Portugal, I think, some team in Portugal. And done really well when he went there. Yeah, be up to you, James. Hope you're good, buddy. Hope you're good, bro. All right, Steve. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, cool. Obviously, just trying to look at these transfers and see what might happen. Obviously, doing more of this. You know, I don't know if Everton are trying to sign anyone at the moment. If you're actually after anyone. But I'd love to see Stankovic at Brentford. Don't mind, good player. Yeah, I probably would as well. But if he is good, he's good enough. But the thing is, it seems like he don't want to come to the Bees. But well, we'll see. I mean, as I say, you know, players' heads can be turned when they see big dollar signs or pound signs or whatever. Their heads can be turned, I suppose. But you know, and the fact is, it's Premier. We're in the Premier as well, so you know, you definitely get game time with us as well. So you know, it's interesting. It'd be interesting to see what happens with this, but I can't really see it happening. But you never know. Breaking news: Liverpool sack Arne Slot. Well, there we go. Huh. He's gone. Well, I think it was inevitable, to be honest, myself, but I'm surprised it took this long, you know, to get him out. But if that's the case, well, there we go. He's gone. It's not surprising. He's been a flop there. He hasn't done well this season. Yes, last season he won the Premier, we all know. With Klopp's team, really, that's the thing. And he's been pretty poor this season as manager. I don't know what he's trying to do with them with Liverpool, but it hasn't worked out. And really, he's got to go, and he has gone. So we're waiting to see now who they can bring in. I mean, obviously there are some managers, you know, around now without work. Obviously Oliver Glasner, but I doubt if they want to take him, want to get him in there. But you never know. Iriola, of course, yeah. Andoni Iriola, that's another good one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot more to work with there than he does at Bournemouth. But then again, I think he's done well with Bournemouth, and some really good players there as well. Some of them, so he was brilliant with Bournemouth, I think. Yeah, of course he'd have Kirkes as well again there that he worked with at Bournemouth. He had there, so we've got him, and whether he'll take any more from Bournemouth, because that's what they generally do. These managers go in somewhere and they take their own players, don't they? Or their own staff as well. They bring their own staff in as well. So Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah, 38 million for Edison from Atlanta, a bargain. Yeah, yeah, you probably will get him then, Man United. I expect you will. Enzo Maresca to Man City. Yeah, be a funny one if he is appointed. Well, yeah, I'll be surprised, but I thought they'd go for a better one than him. But it's a hard job to follow. It's a hard act to follow. Pep Guardiola for what was he there? How many years? Was it 12? Was it 12? Something like that. 12 years and all the stuff he's won, the trophies he's won there, and what he's done with that team is amazing. So good luck to Maresca if it is him. He's going to need it. So, but anyway, let's move away from that one, and we'll see with Stankovic. I don't know, can't see it happening, but you just never know. And we're going to one that could be an outgoing this summer. Could be leaving, or could be go out on loan even. But of course, we all know Hull City back to sign Brentford man this summer. By report, of course, Fabio Carvalho, who's been out most of the season through an injury, ACL. Could be leaving us, or could be going just out on loan to Hull, possibly. But I don't mind this because I don't think he's done enough anyway. I know he has had that bad injury, but I don't think he was doing enough before he got injured, to be honest. There were times he showed up, done some great stuff. Some times he had moments again. And this player is such a frustrating player because he has got talent, he has got ability, no doubt, but he just hasn't shown it enough. He has not shown it enough. We all see he was at Fulham and of course Hull as well before, because that is the thing. You know what a good player is, but the problem is a lot of them go out on loan everywhere or go to all different clubs, and you think if they're that good, why are they being put out on loan so much? Why are they going from one club to another or whatever? And that is the problem with this guy. And I know he's got ability there. He has got ability, Carvalho, but I don't know. He just ain't shown it. And if he does go to Hull, good luck to him, and I hope he does. Maybe I don't think he's good enough for here for the B. So I think there was talk he may have gone before he got injured. There was talk he would be going off on loan or something somewhere. So he may have been going back to Hull anyway. Before that injury. So I don't know. It's a tricky one, guys, but I hope he goes because I think he's just not going to do it here. I don't think he will. And he has had the bad injuries and whatever has hampered him again. But, if he does go to Hull, good luck. I mean, he's been there before and he's done quite well for them. So, yeah, it's still early in the summer window, yet. It's going early, but as the days going on, deals will start happening interesting with a World Cup year, of course. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's not too far away, is it, that World Cup? So, was it June the 17th? I think it starts. Is it June? Or is it earlier than that? I can't remember. I know it's June summit. Might be even, I don't know, 5th or something. I don't know. I know there's obviously the opening game. England, of course, playing in it as well. I think because we got Croatia. I think it's our first game. So, yeah. Should be good. But anyway, let's get to carry on talking about this. Hull City have been back to re-sign Brentford attacking midfielder Fabio Carvalho this summer by BBC reporter James Fletcher. Hull City are back in the Premier League after 9 years away following their win over Middlesbrough in the Champions League playoff final last Saturday. Striker Ollie McBurney scored a last-gasp winner for Hull City at Wembley against Borough. Carvalho, 23, made the switch to Brentford back in 2024 following his loan spell with the Tigers that he penned. And he penned a long-term 5-year deal with the Bees. However, he struggled to make an impact in the London outfit and is currently out injured. Yeah. Fletcher believes he could end up back at the MKM Stadium, and has said on the 1904 Club on YouTube, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they went after someone like Fabio Carvalho again, or even Andy Robertson as the most ambitious. Yeah, I think Robertson was there before, wasn't he? Yeah. But I think he's supposed to be going to Spurs, is it, Andy Robertson, as far as I know? They'll probably go for someone who shines unexpectedly at the World Cup. They might go and get one or two of Turkey's top internationals. There's so many different opportunities. The market is massive for them now they're in the Premier League. Hull City finished 6th in the table after the regular season. They then beat Millwall at the semi-final stage of the playoffs over 2 legs. Hull City back to re-sign Fabio Carvalho following Premier League promotion. Hull City need to inject more quality into their ranks when the transfer window opens up for business. Hull City will be aiming to stay up in their first year in the top flight. Carvalho, who is an ex-England and Portugal youth international, knows the club inside out. He would give the Tigers more competition and depth at the top end of the pitch if he came back. The London-born man linked up with the East Yorkshire outfit back in January 2024 under former head coach Liam Rosenior. He was a hit during his temporary spell and scored 9 goals in 20 games. Brentford then came calling, and he has since made 32 outings for the Bees, finding the net on 6 occasions. He suffered an ACL injury last November, though, and has been in the treatment room since. Yeah, so his stats there at Brentford since 2024. Games 33, goals 6, assists 4. Will Hull City bring back Fabio Carvalho? Hull City will be an attractive club to join over the next couple of months. Hull City need to ensure that they get their recruitment right. Carvalho was a popular man during his previous stint with the Tigers. He would be guaranteed regular game time if he went back again. He made his name as a youngster at Fulham and broke into their first team before Liverpool came calling. The Reds loaned him out to RB Leipzig to get some experience before he rocked up at the MKM Stadium. It remains to be seen whether Hull City will pursue a deal for him at this stage. They will likely have a few different targets on their agenda as they look to make the step up. Not many people, though. Jackie Rovich's side would go up. I think that means full. Yeah, not many people full. No T at the end there. Terrible article spelling. Jackie Rovich's side would go up. They have defied the odds over the last 12 months. But yeah, could it happen? Could he go back? Well, as I say, I wouldn't mind it because, I don't rate the guy. He has got ability, but it's just not happening. And wherever he's gone, he hasn't really, apart from Hull maybe, or briefly at maybe Fulham or something. He done some things, but yeah, unfortunately, he hasn't quite done it. Yeah, I like Fabio Carvalho at Brentford. He might be going back to Hull. Yeah. I think Fabio Carvalho is a decent player. I think anyway, but players love movement about to different clubs. Yeah. Yeah, I just, as I say, I don't think he's done it enough for us. You know, when he has been playing. I mean, there are glimpses of what he can do. I mean, that, especially when he got that late equaliser against Chelsea. You know, in injury time, made it 2-2, as we all know. So that was great. He also got us into, I think, got us through in the Carabao Cup with a goal there, a great goal. I think we won 2-0 or something, and him and Thiago, or 3-1 or something against Villa, I think it was. And I know Thiago scored as well, but yeah, he has, he has been great at times. At times he's done stuff, but not enough. And I think Hull might be his best thing to go back to Hull. It may initially be on loan, but I think maybe we should just try and offload him anyway. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see on that one. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. It's been really good, and as I say, apologies for being on a bit late again in the end. But yeah, I've got more to come. Loads more streams, hopefully. More transfer ones. Probably will obviously want to talk about the Almada deal if it does go ahead. Hopefully it will. It just seems to be ongoing. But I'm sure it will happen at, some stage soon. There'll be our second signing, of course, after Yannick Schuster getting in. So it would be great to see if he does, well, if it does actually happen. Yeah, good stream. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, you're welcome back anytime. Hopefully you have sub to me as well. It'd be great. Or maybe you've been subbed for a while. So, but we'll see. Anyway, as I say there, follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182. I'm also on Discord, Steve the B. Follow me on there. Also sub to Mr. B, Hive Football Chat, my channel. Smash those likes and keep subbing, guys. It's much appreciated. As always, it always is. But yeah, as I say, there's plenty more to come. I'm doing the non-professionals as well, stream next week, which I was doing with Warren, and he's coming back to do that. Warren's team talk. So, the Arsenal fan. Well, he's actually Celtic more now, because he's obviously Celtic as well. So he prefers them now to Arsenal, even though they've won the league, Arsenal, but there we go. But Celtic have won the league as well, of course, in Scotland. So, but yeah, so watch out for that one. Non-professionals will be on sometime next week. As I say, plenty more of these transfer ones, and then of course the World Cup. We're doing watch-alongs for that, and other things for that probably. So there's plenty more to come, guys. Hope you've all liked it, enjoyed it, and watching live or on playback. It's great. As I say, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna bounce. Until the next one, guys. I'm out of here. Cheers, everyone. Thanks, guys. Bye.